Västerås in the mid-1800s, a small trading and tradesman's town with less than 5,000 inhabitants, situated where Lake Mälaren and the Svartån River meet. A primitive community with scanty amenities and a lack of technical solutions for water, sewage and lighting. Stinking gutters ran along the cobbled streets of the town centre, creating not only a sanitary nuisance but also a serious health risk. When the municipally owned Gaslysningsbolaget was created in Västerås in 1861, the aim was to equip the streets with modern gas lights. This also marked the start of a journey of community building, developing a shared technical infrastructure, a process that to date has been going on for 150 years.
Första 125-130 åren har ju varit mycket lokalt, utveckla Västerås och infrastrukturen i Västerås. Senaste 10-15 åren har jag mycket även regionalt.
The need for clean water was also a concern, since only a few wells supplied residents with drinking water. 125 years ago, the town leaders decided to build a functioning water and sewage system. Electricity gained more and more terrain around the turn of the century, as Sweden went from being an agricultural society to a more developed industrial society. The hydropower station Turbinhuset, with its 3 generators at Slottsbron in Västerås, was commissioned in 1891 as a result of a collaborative effort between the city of Västerås and the then newly formed ASEA. Turbinhuset was a more or less deciding factor for ASEA's establishment in Västerås. Fresh water was still a scarce commodity in central Västerås in the early 1900s. But tests showed that beneath Badelunda Ridge was an inexhaustible water supply, hidden under its sandbeds. A new waterworks was built at Hässlö and was commissioned in the autumn of 1906, with Mälaren as the spring well. To this day, the plant provides the city inhabitants with fresh and clear drinking water.
När jag hör Mälarenergi tänker jag på gott friskt vatten från vattenkranen.
Jag förknippar det med mitt elbolag och leverantör av stadsnät.
El, vatten, fjärrvärme, företag som tar hand om sina föroreningar.
In 1907, the City Council considered a proposal for the relocation of the sewage pipeline's outflow from Viksäng to the Svartån estuary. At the same time, the very first water closets were built in what is now the Stadshotellet Hotel. After that, modern water closets were generally permitted. However, it would take until 1936 before the sewage plant at Kungsängen was opened. This plant has gradually been expanded. Today it is a modern treatment plant that contributes to a cleaner environment in and around Mälaren. The next major stage of community building was district heating. Already in 1954, the Arosbygden grain drying plant was connected as the very first subscriber in Västerås, at that time to the steam power plant at Kungsängen, and the need for both electricity and district heating increased rapidly. In 1961, the City Council decided to build a new combined heat and power plant, or CHP, in Västerås. This was completed in 1963, when the first 2 blocks, Olle and Jenny, were started. The CHP plant is still the largest in Sweden and provides 97% of Västerås city with district heating. In the year 2000, Västerås Energi och Vatten merged with several other energy players in Mälardalen. As a part of this merger, the parent company Mälarenergi AB was formed, with operations throughout the Mälardalen Valley. Today, the environment is our focus. Mälarenergi works actively with environmental issues, for example around the 41 hydroelectric power stations we own in Västmanland and Värmland. Here we collaborate with researchers to find the very best solutions. The CHP plant is powered by biofuels, and Mälarenergi is also at the forefront of innovation and new environmentally friendly and efficient technologies.
Vilka delar har utvecklats mest under den här senaste 10 åren?
Ja, senast är mer kopplat kanske till sådana saker som utvecklat vindkraft, utvecklat mycket inom kraftvärme naturligtvis, stadsnät, energitjänster kommer ju med väldiga språng just nu, att hjälpa kunder att spara energi. Elhandel naturligtvis från 96 då är en explosion, så att det har ju varit i stort sett alla områden utvecklas, även VA, vatten och avlopp utvecklas väldigt mycket.
As a natural part of the community development, in the year 2000, Mälarenergi Stadsnät AB was formed. Its business focus on our metropolitan network has developed into one of the world's best metropolitan networks and is followed with great interest from around the world.
När jag hör Mälarenergi tänker jag på el och vatten.
Ja, det är vatten, värme, bredband.
Ja, i första hand tänker jag ju på el direkt alltså, det gör jag. Mälarenergi är väl ett elbolag i största, vad jag förstår.
Då tänker jag på våran elräkning hemma.
Jag tänker på att det är ett elbolag som har möjlighet att distribuera el till kunderna till ett betydligt billigare och förmånligare pris än Vattenfall.
Mälarenergi has nearly 600 employees working towards a continued sustainable societal development. Around 80 people work continuously with service and maintenance of the infrastructure network, which is comprised of 700 kilometers of district heating pipes, 6,000 kilometers of power cables, 1,700 kilometers of water and sewage pipes, and 20,000 kilometers of optic fiber cable. Yes, the environment will always play a significant role in Mälarenergi's various business areas. The demand for renewable energy sources is growing steadily. Here, solar and wind energy will play an important part. But new energy solutions are constantly being born.
De kommer naturligtvis att bli komplement till den basproduktionen. Basproduktionen kommer bli våra kraftvärmeverk naturligtvis när det gäller el- och värmeproduktionen. Men alltså egenproducerad solel, egenproducerad inte så mycket solvärme utanför fjärrområdena. Det kommer naturligtvis att bli en del av verksamheten, men fortfarande blir stor bas i vår vattenkraft och vår kraftvärme. Det blir så.
Mälarenergi strives to contribute to good living conditions in the Mälardalen region and to provide customers with a comfortable life. Around the clock, every day of the year.